This is no ordinary sub shop. This is Firehouse Subs.
Welcome to Firehouse!
Tired of overpriced lunches that underdeliver on flavor? Head to Firehouse Subs, where for a limited time you can get a $4.99 choice sub. Choose from a medium smoked turkey, Virginia honey ham, or roast beef. They're custom-made hot subs at a price ready-made to make you smile. Just $4.99, only at Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives. Participating locations plus tax, limited time offer. Prices may vary for delivery.
Infirmary Media.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 103 of the Video Rangers podcast. I'm Mike Ranger. Sitting beside me is Chris Ranger. Say hello, Chris Ranger.
Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Fucking hate my TV. Can you hear me, Mom? Am I coming in clear?
Fuck you, Mike TV. You fucking dick. Can't stand fucking Mike TV.
On Reddit, you know who they hate more? It's fuck Grandpa Joe.
Why? What the fuck did Grandpa Joe do to
Grandpa
anybody?
Joe pretended he was fucking couldn't walk for 20 years, and then all of a sudden he mooches off fucking Charlie's ticket. There's like a whole Reddit dedicated to fuck Grandpa Joe.
But he didn't mooch off it. Charlie wanted him to come. He liked to. How embarrassing is that for the rest of the grandparents? There's four of you laid up there. He picks fucking Grandpa Joe.
And he hasn't worked in 20 years, and then he fucking.
And he's the one that can walk.
And then he can walk.
The rest of them must be like, you fuck.
Bullshit, you can walk this whole time, motherfucker.
You're letting your daughter fucking wash fucking towels for the rich.
Fuck Grandpa Joe.
Oh, fuck you, Grandpa Joe.
That's why I know it's really funny. I used to think that a couple years ago. I came to that conclusion too, and other people think the same way.
You know what?
We don't even
I think so.
It.
I think you're right about this Grandpa Joe thing.
People hate his guts.
But I really don't like Mike TV though. All seriousness.
No, he's the worst. Okay. I mean, all the kids suck.
Yeah, but Mike TV,
he's terrible.
The one that bothers me the least is Augustus.
Oh, he's just a fat fuck.
Yeah.
He's a glutton. He gets happy eating his chocolate.
That's it. All he wanted was some fucking chocolate, man.
If you gave him a fucking... I mean...
Let me in, I'm hungry.
Like, give him a fucking bottle of your chocolate milk, motherfucker. Come on, Wonka.
Yeah.
You don't think someone would have fell in that river of chocolate?
I don't even understand how he fell in, but I just love fucking... Charlie, remember the time you asked me how a bullet came out of a gun?
That part, honestly... That part scared me more than the boat scene when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I was like claustrophobic. So being in that tube, like creeped me out. Oh man, that's terrible. Yeah. Like it's like, oh, that'd be awful. Be like everything enclosed on you.
And you're in chocolate. That must burn your eyes. You know?
He probably liked it.
Yeah, he probably did. Probably ingested it through his eyes. Oh man. I don't understand how Willy Wonka keeps coming up on this fucking podcast.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, we were. Oh, you got that part?
I did.
Miss it. Oh.
I did.
So, okay, I got a show idea.
You got a show idea. All right, let me hear this.
And I'm sure someone will steal it, because that's how the world works. I'll end up being like those, you ever like those stupid fucking, like, oh, some lady, Michael Jackson stole this song from Tanya Johnson in Alabama.
Happens
like,
all the time.
He stole my beat. Like every now and then you hear that from a random ass person, you know, and superstar stole it. That'll be me. I'll be like, NBC stole my TV show. I want repercussions. All right, here's my show. Okay.
Repercussions?
Reparations.
Reparations?
Is that all what I said?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so he's a regular guy, some of a smart ass. He hits the lottery.
This is your idea for a show.
This is my idea for a show. He has, okay, so there's always the trope in every other show that when they hit the lottery or they have an inheritance from some rich uncle who died, it's either something goes amiss and they don't make that money.
Yeah.
So this is the opposite. But he doesn't hit the lottery until like 4 or 5 episodes in. So you just get to meet all the characters and see what it is. And they don't tell you this is going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Hits the lottery in like the 6th episode or something. Doesn't tell anyone. So he starts testing his friendships. So like he'd be like, it's 3 a.m. and he calls Bill like, hey, I need a ride home. I'm stuck. You know, who would pick you up at 3 a.m? Shit like that.
Okay.
And he starts hijinks. You know, he's kind of you know, quiet guy at work, but now he starts like, you know what? Fuck this place. Like say whatever I want. I'll start acting out, you know, and starts, you know, tell people to fuck off he doesn't like and things like that. You know, he starts hijinks with the dickheads at work and he has a very repetitive job. So, you know, pays the bills, regular kind of guy. So slowly he eventually hits the lottery, and then slowly after this, some people find out, and it's like, oh, is it gonna test your faith? So I'm not sure if there's gonna be like a TV drama, comedy drama, or like a TV sitcom.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Well, is every episode about him testing his friendships, or is this just one aspect of the character?
That's one aspect of the show. Maybe one is dedicated to it if we got a specific script that works well.
It'd be cool if it's strung in there, but it's not the focus of every single episode. No,
it's not the focus.
That's because then you're because
eventually after season 1,
you only have so many friends.
People know that. Yeah.
So now you've won the lottery.
You can find out who's your real friend you feel and who really cares about you. Things like that. So, you know, and you can have the whole, you know, you can't claim your lottery if you can not claim it for a year. So you can do like at least the whole season, maybe even 2 seasons.
Just thinking
where
about it.
He doesn't claim his money yet and he's still working the job.
Yeah, he's got to work up the courage to take this money because this is life altering.
No one finds out. Yeah.
You know, and this is like for the first time in his life, he's thinking winning the lottery could be a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can go. Yeah, there's lots of.
Give the character a little, you know, like.
So, would you want this to be like an hour comedy, like a dramedy, or like maybe a sitcom, or like a half-hour comedy?
All right, here's the thing.
I think you could go either way.
Like a dramedy?
Yeah,
dramedy. I feel like you got to have a little bit of humor ingested here because today's world is so depressing.
Well, I think you can get a lot of humor out of this because he can tell his bosses off and stuff, and it ends up like making him like
a better person.
But like they have more respect for him, and then he does better at his job. Like he does, like moves up the ladder or some shit. Because like you know, before that he just kind of told, you know, he listened to whatever they said and whatever. Okay, yeah, sure thing, boss.
I wonder what's the name of this show?
Oh, Another Day, Another Dollar.
Another Day, Another Dollar. On NBC Thursdays. This fall. Yeah. If it was HBO, what would it be called? What do you think? If it was on HBO?
I don't know. That's the best idea I came up with. The best name. I had a few names, but that was the best one, I thought.
Well, I think they
didn't give away the show.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give it away that he's going to hit the lottery, so it's supposed to be a surprise to the audience.
Yeah.
That this happens. So I feel like that the title, I don't want to give it away. This sounds like mediocre guy, you know, Midwest, whatever. It could be in Ohio or some shit, or wherever. He's just, you know, Joe Nobody.
I feel like if it was on Netflix, if it was like a Netflix
it could
original,
be a Netflix show. I could see that.
It would be called like, you know, 1 in a Million. You know,
I feel like that gives it away. Or I guess you wouldn't figure it out until you hit the lottery. Yeah, but it's still, I feel like. Yeah, I can go with that, though, too.
Or, you know what? Actually, if it was HBO, it would be called, like, End of the Rainbow or something like that. Because there's a pot of gold or some shit like that.
They'd probably make it all artsy.
Yeah, they take it that route.
They'd have someone, like, die on it. It could be a murder scheme or something.
I would it'd be cool if, like, throughout the whole series, like, as women are trying to sleep with him, he's just like, the first thing he asks them is like, but would you have sucked my dick before?
Yeah. And then you could do that whole the girl thing too. Like, he could test his relationship.
You could totally do that
with girls too. With the same thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you could have the storyline that his
so you could have him like he just broke up with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Just before he hits it.
Yeah.
So of course she doesn't.
And then she comes back and he's like, "What am I gonna do with the gun rack?" You know.
But yeah, you could do that. That's so they have that whole aspect. He has a in and out girlfriend. So they can test that relationship and see if it's worthy enough to stay with her. She's just money hungry or something.
Okay, I mean, let's package it.
Yeah, right. I like that. I want
send it over to Viacom.
To break that trope though of him hitting the lottery.
Could be interesting.
I always hated that in shows. Like, Balky. There's an episode of Perfect Stranger where Balky hits the lottery, and like he hides the ticket in the wall, but then
Can't find the ticket?
They can't find it.
Oh, that must have pissed off Cousin Larry.
They can't find it, and they're searching the whole house.
Yeah.
And
how many times does Cousin Larry miss fucking making some money?
that's what I'm. Yeah. That's
Jesus,
always a storyline of fucking Perfect Strangers. They're always missing
Christ.
money. Like the one where they're betting on games and Balky's hitting them all.
Yeah.
And then he finally asks him, Balky, how are you doing this? He's like, well, obviously, cousin, like a bear can kill an eagle. He can beat an eagle.
Oh, I've seen that. All right, yeah.
Obvious, that's how it is. Just doing it that way.
Because this stuff happens in like every fucking series. What do you think would happen if fucking...
There's a Married with Children episode where they have an inheritance where someone has to have the first male baby and name it after the person who died.
Yeah.
And obviously, and then Peggy fakes her pregnancy test. She's on the pill or something.
Yeah.
And Al doesn't know, and she just wants to get the sex.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, oh yeah,
and then he fakes that she's pregnant at the end. It's a really good episode.
Yeah, I've seen that. There's always good episodes
but they always take this trope. It's a good trope because it's usually pretty good.
But Married with Children does it a lot, but it turns it upside down. It makes it
they do a whole little more
like
with
the Weenie Tots episode.
It's another one.
Great one. I love that one a lot.
Again, that one, yeah.
What do you think would happen in the old Seaver household on Growing Pains if old Benjamin there lost the old lottery ticket?
Oh God,
Ben!
You just waiting for me to say that. You're too young to play the lottery. Let's play hockey.
All right.
I don't know. I thought it was a solid idea for a show. There's so much crap out there.
Yeah.
I think it works. It's very different. There's nothing like that.
Well, if somebody doesn't like it, I'm sure they'll write in and tell us at videorangerspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, please tell us. And if you have a question for us to answer on these Mike Check episodes, please, we'll answer them. If you have a question for me or Mike.
I got an idea. Just like send me an email with like even a thumbs down, just so I know that somebody's listening.
Like, just write us a letter and spit in it.
Yeah. Just jack off right into the fucking letter. Don't do that.
Mail it to us.
Don't do that.
P.O. Box.
All right. So what else you got there on your old list?
All right. So when I was a kid, I was the little brother, and wrestling was big in the house. So obviously all the moves were done on me.
Okay.
I was pressed over the head to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And thrown on the couch. I was put in the figure 4 leg lock.
Crossface chicken wing.
All that stuff, right? Body slams.
Suplex.
All that shit.
DDT.
One time I got him back. There was a neighbor kid over.
Yeah.
And I was on top of the couch. And I said, "Snooker!" And I splashed his ass. And he was pissed.
Which one?
He hit me.
Yeah.
My mom kicked him out of the house.
Oh, man.
I would be pissed too. I was probably like 40 pounds or something. Smash into this kid. I fucking splashed him.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So there was, it happened one time. Well, actually, maybe it probably happened more than once. So there was think of this one move was done to me. Think of like the camel clutch, but the victim is in reverse position.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of just getting sat on, and like their crotch is in my face.
Okay.
And that was called like the penis hold.
So you're making up names. That's the penis hold.
That's what my brother called it.
Okay.
So yeah, I got the penis hold put on me. That was fun.
The penis hold, huh?
Penis hold.
Oh.
And he used to do the noise like the crowd's going crazy.
That, my friends, is what we call in the wrestling business a hand job.
So, yeah, that happened. At one point, I was able to get my legs back around his head and smash him down the other way to get, and I escaped the penis hold.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
I'll tell you that, Mike.
Oh, you politician, you.
I asked you, did your dad, you were the older brother.
Yes.
Doing the moves to the small children in the house.
Yes.
But you had an older father who was like a karate master.
Yeah.
Did you have any moves done to you, or did you do any to them and have any different names like that would, differentiate? themselves?
No, I didn't have like special names for. You know what we had?
Did you do the
All right, you know what?
someone?
All right, here we go. We had a special game that we would play in the bike shop. Yeah,
Yeah, I was at the bike shop.
yeah, it was a special
It's
game.
a House of Horrors, the Ranger House.
Yeah, at the Ranger House. No, so basically what we did was we would go in my parents' bedroom and we would use their bed like it was a wrestling ring.
We kind of,
And it would be me against the three of them. But they're significantly younger. They're 5, 6, and 10 years younger than me. So this was an ass kicking of fucking biblical proportions.
Epic proportions, yeah.
So they would all like team up against me, and the game was like to try to push somebody off the boundary.
Okay, so
yeah.
like King of the Mountain a little bit.
Yeah, but we called it butt cheese.
Why butt cheese?
I don't fucking know.
Because a fucking 6-year-old came up with it,
Yeah.
I imagine. Butt cheese.
Yeah, I remember like fucking little Swampy running up fucking going, let's play butt cheese. All right, yeah, fuck it. Keenan and Kel doesn't start for another 30 minutes.
Butt cheese. I if anyone out there has their own fun games that they made up at their home, please, P.O. Box 845-773-7744.
That's probably somebody's number.
I think it was my pizza place.
Oh, okay. Call them up. They got good stuff.
Tell them about it.
Yeah,
tell us about your wrestling moves.
You might get a free slice.
Ain't getting shit.
Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's embarrassing.
Some butt cheese.
Yeah, okay. Let's forget that ever happened. What else you got over there, Normie?
Hey, Clivey. Oh, okay. This is funny. Okay, so I'm going down the list earlier.
Yeah.
With Mike, I give him some of the ideas I had for the show. So I go, what bad TV show was on TV, but you didn't watch it?
Yeah.
But you just knew it was bad. And Mike...
There's only one answer.
Mike said it, and then I showed him my phone when I had my notes.
Yes.
And it was the same answer.
Yeah. When somebody asks you, what show?
And I'm imagining people out there in podcast land. So think about that question real quick.
If you are above 35 years old.
A show.
Yeah.
You didn't really watch. It would come on like a lot. On
all
reruns.
the time.
I saw it on reruns.
Couldn't understand why.
You didn't know, and it was. But you just like.
You knew you hated it?
You hated it.
You saw maybe only a minute and a half of it.
Yes. I tried it.
Yeah.
I tried watching
It's on, right?
It was on. Like, what is this? It must be good. Right?
Hands down,
check it out.
the worst fucking show.
And we had the same answer. It was fucking amazing.
Mama's Family. It is the fucking worst.
I don't know why.
I hate Mama's Family.
I fucking hate it. I would be honest. Like, fuck this.
I hated
fuck
it
Mama's
so
Family.
fucking much.
Oh, I think it's a Southern thing.
I don't know.
I bet it was popular in the South. That's
below the Mason-Dixon line, you think?
Possibly, yeah, the Mason-Dixon line for sure.
I don't know. I mean, I know I despised it.
It's a strange thing.
Yeah.
It's something no one talks about.
I'll tell you what.
But I guarantee you, there's people right now saying, yes, Mama's Family.
Exactly.
I hate it.
If I were to write a modern day Twilight Zone episode, it would be about a TV addict who fucking hates Mama's Family. And then one day he wakes up in the morning and every channel's running Mama's Family.
Who wants to play a slot machine where you always win? I'd love to play a slot machine where I always win. What are you, an asshole? Who wants to play slots all day? I'd rather just go to the slot machine and get my money and go do cool stuff.
I don't know. But I ever tell you about this?
I hate that episode, but whatever.
Did I ever tell you about this one time that I went to this diner and instead of a jukebox, there was a fortune telling machine, and I played it for days. Yeah,
did you get any calls?
It's crazy. I had to run away from it eventually. Yeah.
This guy
over here. Oh man, what else you got in the old Rolodex over there, Nomi?
All right, okay, so I like this one. I'll go with this one. How about something when you were a kid that doesn't fly today that but happened to you, like parenting.
So, in other words, like things that you were able to do.
Or just happened that your parents let you do, or the parents thought your parent thought was fine.
Things that were just acceptable.
You'd get shamed or arrested almost even today.
Child Protective Services coming.
The cops called on today for
nothing.
Kids playing outside by themselves.
Yeah.
Right. So when I was It was probably 90. Yeah, it was 90 because that's when
1990.
That's when the movie came out.
All right.
90 or 91, and me and my mom.
Philadelphia.
Me and my mom went. Yeah, me and my mom, that was 92, 3, 4, 93. Me and my mom went to the movie theater.
Whatever you say, Tom.
And she wanted to see. Like I wanted to see my movie, but she didn't want to see that movie.
What movie did you want to see?
I wanted to see the Jetsons movie.
Oh,
which
sucks.
And I'll tell you, I didn't like it. I was a kid and I thought it was boring.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
I did think it was like the TV. It was like an episode of the show, and I thought it was boring.
Hello, Mr.
I'm shocked because when you're like 8 or when you're like 9, you like everything you watch. Yeah. But I didn't like it.
No, I didn't want it.
That kind of stinks.
Hello, Mr. Spacely.
My mom went to see Ghost instead. So,
which would have been a boring time for you. Yes, I would think as well.
You know what? Honestly, I probably would have watched it though.
In 1990, you would have.
You know, I probably would have gotten into it enough. I think I would.
You think? Were you a pottery fan?
I watched it a couple years later. I think on TV. Yeah, I liked it.
You liked working with your hands.
In CCD.
Okay.
I think I probably would have enjoyed it more even at 9. But like my movie ended earlier than hers, so I'm like, you know, what am I supposed to do now?
Oh yeah, because your movie's like 86 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Ghost is like what, 2 hours?
Probably close to 2 hours. Yeah. I kind of went into. I just walked into the movie theater and trying to look for her. Yeah, it's like impossible.
So
I was kind of meek, so I was gonna like yell her name or something.
That's hilarious. So you're 9 years old in the movie theater by yourself.
Yeah, so I kind of I walked. I looked around for like 3 minutes and then walked back out and like just kind of hung out in the movie theater. Like
I mean, you could have just sat in the arcade. Yeah,
that's what I kind of just did. I just kind of sat there. Yeah, but it was like that would never happen today. You'd be like shamed on Facebook or like even arrested. Who knows? Like I was in the movie by myself.
Yeah,
with my parent in a whole other movie.
You know, I guess like the things like when I left for the day, I was gone for the day, and I knew what time I had to be home. Yeah. You know, like stuff like that. Playing in the woods.
No, I was the same way. I'd be out all day.
Yeah, I just knew what time I had to be home. It was
like my friends had to be home when the fucking lights went on. Yeah, street lights, but I didn't. I just went home because there was no one else to hang out with.
Yeah. Okay. That's a depressing tale.
I was that kid. There.
I guess like the thing that wouldn't fly today is just the time I was at our intern's house and his dad drank like an 18-pack, and then we like hopped in the back of his truck bed and went down to the convenience store to get another 18-pack. Not like we were in seats.
Man, it's the weekend. I gotta drink my beer.
I always enjoy that.
If I did that today, my wife would probably divorce me.
But that was like, I don't think anybody thought anything of it, man. It was
I probably wouldn't do that.
No.
I might want to drink.
I mean, we were like 13.
Beers. I'd love to drink 36 beers in a day. But I probably wouldn't take my child with me in the backseat of the truck.
It's frowned upon now.
Down the street, though.
No, it was close. It was like you know where the store is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's close store. I'm fine with it. You know, like,
I don't know where I was that day, but yeah, I was probably somewhere else.
You probably were there.
It's possible.
You know, like
it is. I don't remember.
This was like junior high. You know, like
I was good friends with the intern as well.
Yeah. But
yeah, that won't fly.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know,
no one cares. Everyone cares now.
Lighting off fireworks. Then. You know,
lighting off fireworks. You got to go get them illegally to get any good ones in this state.
Hell, you know what, man? If you decide that you want to ride let's say you got a snowmobile and you have the audacity to fucking take it out on your suburban neighborhood street fucking on a snow day, the cops are coming after you. It's a totally different world.
Yeah. One of the greatest 4th of July, my dad is a police officer and they had confiscated fireworks. Yeah. And I guess, I don't know, they were handing them out at the police station. Yeah. He gave us 3 large garbage bags full of fireworks. Yeah. And they were like the most awesomest fireworks you've ever had. Like it was great. I was like 15. It was like the best. Yeah. Like we had M1000s, which I never even heard of at the time. They like set car alarms off when we lit them off. They looked like a toilet paper tube.
Yeah, they were about 1,000 times louder.
And it was like, but like we just had like cool ones too. Like we had the fucking mortars and stuff. Like
it wasn't all snakes and sparklers.
Mortars are like things you saw at like real shows. Like I'd never seen them like in actual people just having them, regular people. Yeah, it was like the greatest show ever. It went on for like fucking hours too. It took forever to shoot these things off. It was great.
Those were the days.
I think I had one of my first beers. It was awesome. It was a great night.
We can use a man like Herbert Hoover again.
I saw LaSalle around great. I've always misheard that line. I wasn't sure what they were saying. I looked it up.
Gee, our old
LaSalle
ran
great.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
And
you know who you were then.
Girls were girls and men were men. Tell you, boy, the way Glenn Miller played, you know. You know what, man?
Not that it's underrated, but I think
it's great.
People just don't know about it.
Great song,
as
man.
often as much as you think. It's just older. You know, anyone older than us.
Yeah.
Basically, anyone older than me knows about it. Anyone younger than me probably doesn't know about it.
Great show, though, man. You know, it actually reminds me, a couple weeks ago, I recorded an episode with the Movie Madness podcast, and Doug and I went through...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we recorded an episode. It was for his show. It should be coming out soon. And we talked about our favorite TV theme songs. But what ended up happening was we talked about, like, every fucking great TV theme song.
They put effort into them back then. They were great.
That should be out soon on his channel.
That's cool, man. I listen to that.
That was fun. I think I sang a little too much, but how can you not? You know, some of that shit is great.
No,
except for fucking Mama's Family.
We should just, you gotta play the Mama's Family theme. I don't even know what it sounds like.
This is what it sounds like.
For some reason, I just thought of the
Trading Places. That's what it sounds like.
I thought of the Mr. Belvedere theme song for some reason for Mama's Family.
No, that's
Went out of China. Where you
no
going
matter
today?
before. Who cares when you drop kick your jacket as you came through the door? No one dare. But sometimes things get turned around and we just might live the good life yet. All right, that's it. Sorry.
That's a good one. No,
it is a good one.
No, it is.
Home Improvement didn't have like a theme song, right? It was just like Tim Allen going.
He did that. He makes the noises and has a little beat.
And there's construction sounds in the background. Yeah.
I could hear it in my head. Yeah. There's not a song though.
Seinfeld is like the simplest thing ever.
It's just just instrumental.
Yeah. Simpsons was great. No real words to that though, right? It was like
just instrumental. Yeah. Instrumental.
The Simpsons.
It's memorable. Danny Elfman.
Genius.
You know he's the lead singer of Oingo Boingo?
Is he really? Your favorite band?
It's a dead man's party. Ugh. I hate that. Don't run away. Ugh, I hate that shit in Back to School.
Weird Science. They do that though.
Do they?
Yeah. Oingo Boingo is the writers of Weird Science. That's a good one. Yeah.
I hate what I really hate is how the old lady teacher comes into the party and snap at her fingers.
Oh yeah, she's just so cool.
I get it what the kids like. I get it.
Yeah.
Just snap at her fingers to Oingo Boingo.
Yeah. Rodney's under the fucking bubbles, just.
Oh, yeah. I'm an English major. Oh, how about to check out my Longfellow? Then she walks in.
Oh man, that's just the best. And then she's just disgusted. Meanwhile, she showed up to the party with fucking Philip.
Yeah, she's still dating this guy.
Yeah, come on. You know, and you know she's fucking a little randy. She she thinks Joyce is pretty hot too. You know, she wants to hang out with Andalusian girls. Put flowers in her hair. You know what movie I do like her in though? Oh, Meatballs Part 3.
Is she the porn?
She's actress? The dead porn actress trying to get into heaven.
Then.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit younger.
They did a little heavenly kid there.
Oh, yeah, and I want to say a line from Back to School, but I can't remember the fucking guy's
What
name.
scene is it? We can wrap it out right now.
Remember he has to write a report on the author.
Yep.
What's his name? What's the author's name? You know what I'm talking about? She goes, whoever wrote this knows nothing about.
Yeah,
and the author was the one who wrote it about himself.
Yes, fuck. Now that you put me on the spot, I can't fucking remember.
See, I couldn't think of it either.
But I know it.
I know it too, but I can't think of his fucking name. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, no, we're gonna fucking figure this out together. We're not leaving here until we do it. Hold on a second. Wow. I cannot fucking believe this. I know this. I say it all the time.
I can see the scene in my head.
We're gonna figure this out with the audience. This is gonna be great.
Someone right now is yelling at the.
Yeah, they're like, I know it. You stupid fucks. I'll tell you, whoever did write it doesn't know the first thing about Kurt Vonnegut.
As soon as he started saying it, I already knew his name too.
Oh God!
But Kurt Vonnegut wrote it.
Flunk me, flunk him.
I love he put Sam Kinison in it.
Yeah,
it's like his best friend probably. He's a good friend of his, I'm sure.
Good answer. I like the way you think. He's a good teacher. He really seems to care.
He used to open for like Motley Crue and shit.
I believe it.
So that's where that more of the hard partying came from.
Yeah. He's a beast, man.
Can you imagine like the groupies? Like someone had to fuck Sam Kinison.
Yeah.
Like
that guy.
Did. Some hot chick.
Guy looks like Sam fucking Kinison. Igor, and you had to fuck Sam Kinison.
He was a preacher too.
Yeah.
In his early days. It's like it makes so much sense with all yelling and shit.
Yeah.
That's great.
He takes his scripture and he holds it sacred.
Take like a farmer takes his grain and holds it secret to him.
Take it very seriously. Why don't we dive?
He nailed that.
Oh, it's so great. He's like,
here's that one scene really. And he nailed it.
Why don't we dive right in with one of the easiest things to interpret in American history?
We did this movie. Do we even? I think we did a better job here than we did that.
Dude, we suck.
I think we have good episodes.
Oh yeah,
and a lot of bad episodes.
We're all over the place,
right in there.
Yeah,
and that's why we haven't caught any fire on anybody.
We look like a fucking EKG report.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means, but
peaks and valleys.
Yeah, ups and downs.
Can't explain it.
Yep.
I listen to a lot of shows and like someone's just like, not that it's bad, but it's like it's mediocre. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't find other shows.
Every now and then you find something good.
Like I can't remember the shows. Like when we first started, I just like we did an episode of some movie, and I heard someone else. Let me see what
somebody else thought about it. Yeah,
who has their own website.
Yeah,
I don't know how popular they are. They had like bios.
Yeah,
like 6 different people.
Yeah,
it was like a rotating cast of the podcast.
Yeah,
like, this is like I don't know, it's mediocre. I didn't think it was anything special. Like you just. I feel like some, and maybe, again, like I said, we got some stinkers probably too.
Yeah.
But it's just like, who's listening to this sometimes?
I don't know, man.
It's it's just so flooded. We can't find a fucking, a raft to grab.
Yeah, but you know what though? I'm kind of glad we don't have a big audience, but we have the people that listen. Yeah. No, that's really all it is. But you know what? It's cool that a few people listen.
That's,
you know what I mean? It's not fine. Like.
Just don't tell the wife.
Yeah. Half the stuff we say.
Right?
Yeah.
I get to do this every now and then at least.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't see anybody.
That sounds horrible. So what else you got out on your list there?
All right. I thought we were going to finish up, but I got more stuff.
Oh, well, it's up to you.
Nah, it's all
Let's go out with a bang. Let's give them one more. To all 3 of them.
I think I might have banged it out with fucking penis hold.
Oh, okay.
All right, okay.
No, I thought there was another good one in there when you were going down the outline earlier.
Which one? You tell me which one you.
I don't know. We were talking. You were telling me something. You had this idea about what future movies are going to be like.
Oh, okay.
Or unless you got something else you want.
No, we can do that one. All right. So predicting future movies.
Yeah.
So in the future, they're already remaking or rehashing other shit. Hell, Star Wars redid the fucking first one, more or less.
Yeah.
The idea is that instead of like a verse, which has been done that was done like 100 years ago with like Frankenstein movies.
Yeah.
It's still done today. Verse movies or like some kind of mashup. They mash up 2 iconic movies or characters or properties. So like think about Back to the Future. And I think there's going to be it's like 100, 150 years from now.
Yeah.
If there's still a civilization. Like Back to the Future, like Marty McFly and they just kind of go off the fucking rails. Kind of how like Bollywood does. They'll have Superman and Spider-Man hang out. And Spider-Man's a woman and they beat up people.
Yeah.
They just mix people together.
Mm.
It's going to be like, okay, so Marty and Doc and like Luke Skywalker. And they have adventures.
Yeah, I was thinking more like, what if you took like ideas from like multiple movies and matched like plot ideas?
Even that too.
You know what I mean?
I really think there's a lot of. I mean, I've discussed this things on one movies that didn't do well but had good ideas that weren't executed.
Like Waterworld.
I wish they would do things like that. They don't have an interest in that. They want things that. The thing about like people just want to see the same thing over and over again.
But people tell you they don't want to see the same thing. They tell you
they don't, but they really do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think if it's done right, you could actually make a you might be able to make a decent movie as long as, I mean, obviously, it's tongue in cheek, but if you had just Marty McFly and Luke Skywalker in a movie together, that's not like Player One, some kind of just like, Doc's in the background. I mean, like a real plot. Yeah,
where the worlds kind of cross over.
Yes.
I
think it's plausible, and I think it will happen. Maybe, obviously not those two particular, but I think something might happen.
All right, like
comic books kind of do it, sort of. There's this one makes more sense. There's an old comic book where Indiana Jones finds like a Wookiee skeleton or something.
Yeah.
And like there's some Star Wars, there's a comic of it from years ago.
Yeah,
I think this might be the future. It might be a long time from now, but I think this could possibly be a future.
Well, they're eventually going to run out of stories to tell.
It certainly seems that
way.
I
mean, we've already retell a bunch of stories. Like Lord of the Rings really is Beowulf.
Honestly, look at what they're doing in the last 10 years. They just grabbed old nostalgic cartoon shows. They grabbed Transformers. They grabbed G.I. Joe.
Because they know they're going to get...
Because they know we're going to get this many people to see it no matter what.
Yeah.
This,
we'll make our money back.
This many people are going to go see this, no matter what we do, how it turns out.
Yeah,
and you just grab something from the I mean, they're going to make He-Man again. I think, to a movie.
Eventually,
try it again.
You'll see it again.
They'll try it again.
Why not?
I think I just heard something. One of the Iron Man writers is going to write. They're trying to get the right.
And I'll be there to watch it, man. I saw the G.I. Joe movie. It wasn't even good.
And I thought that could have been really good.
Yeah, I was excited for that.
There's a potential for that to be really good.
There's so many characters.
And the trailer looked like it was going to do what I thought it was going to do, and
it's not that great, man. It's not. I saw it. It was and I wanted it to be really good.
That had a chance to actually be pretty
Dude,
decent.
I was so excited to see that, man. You know what I'd like to see? What if like they took the Ghostbusters and then they had to fight the Universal monsters.
That's a good property to take.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
or at least just the proton packs and everything.
Do this one way or another.
Slimer.
I can think of the Spider-Man Spider-Verse that came out. Something along those lines. You could even with those. And it might be animation first before it's actually live action. Just kind of like how Disney had these great movies and now they're making live action
versions of them.
These multiverse movies.
Yeah.
Like merging two things that shouldn't even be close to each other. It'll be an animated thing first, but I feel like it's gonna be a long time, but I think this could happen.
This is the future, man.
This is my prediction. This is Ranger Damas.
And that, my friends, is how Chris Ranger passed his final for San Dimas High history class.
San Dimas football roof.
Fuck, I hope they really make that Bill and Ted 3, man.
That'd be cool.
That'd be amazing.
See, it'd probably be trash, but there's a possibility
that'd be great.
It's not.
Yeah. You know what?
That small possibility.
And it probably won't, because the second one is pretty good.
And I still like both movies. They're still pretty decent.
I believe it was Colonel Mustard.
That's the best
in the library with the candles.
That's the funniest joke in the movie.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. That was my favorite part.
Nah, dude. It was Professor Plum.
It's funny Mike says that because I always said that to Mike.
I know, but it's so good. It's the best part of the movie, though. It's hands down the best part of the movie.
That's the funniest line in the movie.
Oh, man.
Also, the second funniest part is when they do the fucking lyrics from the song. Every cowboy to try to get into heaven
sings a sad song. And then I really like the ending when they come out.
Yeah,
and they're like,
I like the ending.
After all those intensive guitar lessons.
Yeah, oh yeah. We had little Ted and little Bill. Oh, there's so much I like about it.
God gave rock and roll.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Oh God!
How can you not like it? You gotta totally. I could see someone not liking it, but you gotta buy into it first,
dude. You just gotta relax. That's a tune-out movie, man. There's a couple movies like that, you know.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Excellent Adventure. I was like 88, so I was 7 years old. I sat in the front seat. It was one of the first movies I saw.
Yeah.
With friends. I didn't go like that's another story.
Yeah, just you drop off. Your mom drops you off at the movie there with friends. No adult supervision.
Well, I went with their older brother, his older brother.
Okay.
We sat in the front seat of the movie theater because they're like, "Fuck, cool. I want to sit in the front seat." And, it was actually as a 7 years old, it was probably amazing. Just looking up like that, it was like even more amazing. But okay, here's a question: do you remember the first movie that you saw in the movie theater? Was it some ridiculous movie not meant for you?
Yes.
It was for me.
The early. All right.
It's a good one.
All right. So the earliest memory I have of seeing something in any was in a drive-in. I think my parents took me because they figured that I would just be sleeping in the car, and which I pretty much was. But I have this burned image in my brain of the scene. I forget which Friday the 13th it is.
They told him
yes,
that.
I forget which one it is.
That's great.
But it's one of the ones where a counselor gets killed in the bathroom.
They came out year after year. So depending on your age, you could just probably. I mean, there's not many gaps. Like it was like 83, 84.
I'm thinking it's part 3, man.
Probably. 3. That was the best one.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. I think the first one's great.
It's not 1 or 2 because he doesn't have his mask till the third one. Do you remember the mask at least?
No, I just remember the specific scene. It was one of those ones where maybe you just see like the machete like swing through the air.
You don't even see
and then maybe you see a blood splat. It's one of those. But I really liked the first 3 Friday the 13th. Fuck me. The first Friday the 13th. 3. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. Give up.
So, I had weekends with Dad every other weekend probably.
Okay.
And he took us to obviously something he wanted to see.
Yeah.
We didn't go see Fievel.
But that would be the next one though, honestly.
Which I understand. I mean, my brother is like 9 years older than me, and my other brother is like 5. So we can't just cater to me.
Yeah.
But we saw I think it's Star Trek 3, the one with the whales.
Yeah.
I think
that's the fourth one.
The fourth one?
Fourth one's the Voyage Home.
The fourth one.
Third one's Search for Spock.
And I just think about it now. I'm like, who the fuck brings like a 4 or 5 year old to Star Trek 3?
I don't know, and I hate that one.
I just, when you're that age, you just watch. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I wasn't the kind of kid to complain. I was very, like I said, I was just like I was very quiet a little bit. Anyway, but I just watched it, and I think about it now. I'm like, who the fuck takes a kid to Star Trek 3? Like, who takes a 5-year-old, under a 5-year-old, And I'm going off the rails here. I'm losing my mind.
That's okay. I can't pronounce my words.
We can't pronounce our words.
No. All right.
I just thought it was interesting.
No, it is.
I'm sure.
I was interested.
I'm sure every kid in the last 20 years has seen like Toy Story, or some kid movie when they were 6 for the first. That was the first movie they saw. It wasn't Star Trek 3.
Yeah. No, but early movies I remember seeing were like Karate Kid Part 2, Back to the Future 2.
It's funny. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I actually asked.
Problem Child. I saw Problem Child.
For some reason, I brought this up at work, and a kid, kid. So I'm in 5th grade. A friend of mine goes, "Yeah, before you like this one. Before we went to the movie, we went to Ponderosa, and my grandma had a bag, and she took some chicken wings."
To the movies?
To the movies from Ponderosa. She had in her plastic bag. She's eating chicken wings in the movie, and they saw the color purple. That was like his first movie.
Okay.
That's funny. He's like, I used to see, and then he goes on and tells me, like, I used to see, like, titties in movies, and I'm like 8.
Yeah.
At the movie theater. I was like, damn, Christopher Walken's a badass motherfucker.
The King of New York?
I think so.
Oh, man.
All right, I think we're done.
You done? All right. Let's
cross those off my list. I gotta think of some more ones, though. Right. I got some more stuff.
All right. Let's rock this motherfucker like 3 the hard way. Until next time, if you've ever had one of your little brothers in a penis hold, we're ready to believe you.
Infirmary Media.